What's up, geeks and gamers, and welcome back to Gaming with Geeks. I'm Lethal Lightning, and this one we're going to be talking about Call of Duty Modern Warfare Season 2. If you were watching the live stream with myself and Ryan from RK Outpost, we did about a 3-hour live stream playing on the new Call of Duty Season 2 and testing out some of the new things that they've added to this game. Now, this isn't going to be one of those videos where I go through every little detail that they've added or changed to this game, because this would be about a 45-minute video then, because this update was pretty goddamn big. There's a lot to unpack in here. So instead of going through everything, I'm just going to give you my raw thoughts after playing the game for 3 hours and how I feel some of these changes affect the game. So the first thing I want to talk about is this kind of confirms that there is a Battle Royale mode coming. The two big clues is the opening cutscene for Season 2, which shows a lot of things that teases a Battle Royale, including gas coming in closer and people jumping out of an airplane. Sounds a lot like Battle Royale type stuff. And then in the main menu, there's a whole new section. So there's campaign, co-op, multiplayer, and then something called classified, which when you click on it, nothing happens because it's classified. So I think it's a very safe bet to assume that that's going to be where the Battle Royale mode comes in. So when that update comes out, you can expect a live stream on Gaming with Geeks testing out the Battle Royale mode on Call of Duty Modern Warfare. This update added, well, it's going to be adding 4 new maps throughout the entire season. As of right now, I believe they've only added 2, and of those 2, I've only played on 1. And that one map is none other than Rust. Yes, Rust from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 from 2009 has been brought into the new Call of Duty game, and let me just tell you, it's exactly how I remember it. It's just as frustrating, it's just as crazy, it's just as insane, and it's just as good as I remember. This is by far one of my personal favourite Call of Duty maps ever created. In fact, the spawns in this map are definitely better than, say, Shipment, but it's still kind of ridiculous. Let's face it, let's be real there. But it does do a good job, you know, in terms of being a small map. It's probably the best small map in the game. I prefer this map to Shipment any day of the week, but that's just my opinion. It's a very fun map to play on, it's chaotic, and again, if you're watching the live stream of myself and Ryan, you would have seen a lot of chaotic moments. So this update did a fair bit to fix the crossbow as well, including some buffs and some nerfs, kind of balancing it out a little bit. But speaking of balancing things out, the perks changed quite a bit. Perks have moved spots, they've changed some of their effects, they've buffed up some of the lesser used perks, and I haven't had a chance to test them all out, but it's definitely affected the way I built my classes. To be fair, they were kind of overpowered in terms of what I was doing with the perks, but they have since changed that, and it does definitely feel more balanced and not so overpowered running around with 2 amazing weapons with shorter kill streaks to get. In my opinion, it's for the better, but I was kind of having fun with my setups. And being the start of a whole new season, that means we have a whole new battle pass, and upon buying the battle pass, you are instantly given a new operator, and that one being Ghost. So yes, Ghost is back in this game, and like I said in the previous video talking about what we knew about this update before its launch, he does look different than how we remember him from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. It doesn't really bother me a whole lot, but I would like the old school Ghost to be added in there somewhere. One small cool little thing that they added is now that pistols have the ability to be dual wield. That's done as an attachment in the perk section of the weapons when you go to customize your weapon. They all have a different setup that you need to use in order to unlock the akimboed version of the weapon, which basically just means dual wielding. So they've had dual wielding since, I believe, Modern Warfare 2, so you can't aim down sights, but you have 1 gun in each hand, so it allows for a faster fire rate, hence 2 guns. Now the main thing that I was looking forward to in this update is the new weapons. And as much as I would have liked more than 2 new weapons, I'm happy with the weapons we got because I like both of them. So the first one we got was the Grau 5.56, and this is an assault rifle, and the second one is the Striker 45, but it's essentially the UMP 45 from previous Call of Duty games. Now back in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the UMP 45 was one of the guns I used the most, and it was an absolute beast. I feel in this game it's not quite as good, but it's still very good. In fact, it has good range on it. Now I've equipped it with a longer barrel to increase the range and also the damage done with this weapon, and it absolutely shreds. It does a lot of damage from quite a distance, especially considering it's an SMG. So I'll show you the setup that I'm using with both these guns as of right now. I'm about halfway through leveling up both of them and I'm enjoying them both quite a lot. However, I will say the first weapon that you unlock, the assault rifle, I prefer that weapon. It is insane, it's got really good fire rates. I will say that it's a bit slow on the reload and its damage is a little bit lower than what I would have liked. So you have a choice to either equip full metal jacket for more damage or sleight of hand for faster reload. I personally recommend go for the damage because it has the ability to shred your enemies pretty damn quickly considering its fire rate as well. It's a really nice weapon that you can use different setups to strip it down and kind of turn it into more of a compact SMG if you're more of a run and gun type player. However, I consider myself to be a very accurate shot when playing these types of games, so I have it set up for more of a precision type setup. And part of the battle pass is new operator skins, new challenges, and on the subject of challenges, they've added weekly challenges now, so that's pretty cool. You can see all the way through to about 4 weeks ahead of time or 3 weeks ahead of time, but it kind of sucks how they only have XP, no calling cards, no emblems, no nothing like that. But there is plenty of new calling cards and emblems added to the battle pass, so as you're grinding away you'll be unlocking more of them. In fact, they even have a Task Force 141 one, nice little throwback to Modern Warfare 2. One thing with the weapons though, I personally would have liked it if maybe they added more camos to the weapons. I would have been really cool to see fresh designs come in with a fresh update, and in my opinion it would have justified the size of the update because this is a really big update all things considered. And something else that was added that we haven't really had a whole lot of chance to test out as of now is this thing called regiments. Basically it's like creating a clan. One thing that's pretty cool for them is you can set up, officers in a clan. So Ryan created the Geeks and Gamers clan. I think he made me an officer in it. So that way we can kind of edit the clan and how it works type stuff. And one thing that's really cool is you can set like a happy hour time where there's more XP added to you and your clan as you're playing together, and you get golden clan tags above your name just to show the other players that you are all playing together. Nice little feature. I'm always happy whenever games like this add a proper clan feature, so it makes it easier for you to party up and play with your friends as opposed to constantly sending out dozens of invites and waiting for everybody to join up. So I'm really happy that they added this. I wasn't expecting this to come, but a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. And of course, it wouldn't be a proper update without a few new game modes. So of course we have a Rust only game mode as well, so that's pretty cool. We have a free against free gun game, but it's only sniper rifles. Haven't had a chance to try that out yet, but I'm going to be giving that a fair crack over the course of the weekend. Overall, I'm going to say this was a pretty good update for Call of Duty Modern Warfare. The Season 2 seems to have started really well. Hopefully they continue this pace and add more stuff than what they've announced throughout the course of the season. But one thing that I really think they haven't learned from was with Season 1, when you got to level 155 and completed the Battle Pass, there was really nothing for players left to do. There was nothing left for them to grind towards. So hopefully they can come up with some way around that, something for them to players to continue with. It's just something, I don't know what, because I saw a lot of players that were getting upset because they were wasting all this time playing this game and just getting nowhere with this XP. It was all wasted XP was what they were getting at. So that is a bit of a shame, but it appears they haven't learned from that lesson as of right now. But who knows, maybe later towards the season they will release something for players to continue doing. Some type of prestige system would be nice. But all things considered, I'm very happy with this update. There's going to be enough stuff in here to keep me playing throughout the course of Season 2. And going into Season 3, I think we're going to be getting, even more content than what we got in Season 2. So I think Call of Duty is starting to get better again with this game. It's been a rocky road for Call of Duty, and I'm glad they scrapped the supply drop system. While I will admit the Battle Pass is not the perfect monetization system, and realistically, unfortunately, there has to be some form of monetization in a AAA game like Call of Duty these days, I feel this is a whole lot better than the supply drop system. Maybe there's got to be a better way, surely, right? Because this still is just like, really? But it's better than what we've had in the past, so moving in the right direction. Overall, pretty happy with this update, but have you guys played this update? And if you haven't, let me know if you plan to. Drop your thoughts about Call of Duty Season 2 in the comment section down below. Subscribe to Gaming with Geeks. Check out geeksandgamers.com. Leave a big thumbs up. Share the video on social media. All that good stuff. I'm Lethal Lightning. I want you all to have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video.